Okay guys, fellow mouth to lung freaks, I thought we'd have a look at the Rose MTL from FumyTech. Nice. Mouth to lung RTA. Alright, here's the little tank. Oh, it's very, very pretty. Really is. Very pretty little tank. Alright, let's go and have a look inside the box. Got the tank out obviously, so we're not going to find a tank in there. There we go. Pop that out. Cool, got spare glass. We got, hang on a minute, I'll pop that out. Got a little Ultim drip tip, if you're a bit of a fan of Ultim. There you go. And a box of spare parts, quite a comprehensive box of spare parts. We've got 1, 2, 3, it looks like 4 coils in there. We've got an Allen key for adjusting the posts, as I'll show you in a minute. We've got a spare 510 pin as well. And we've got what looks to be about 4 post screws and a bunch of O-rings and stuff in there. Nice. FumyTech, as you'd expect. Alright, so I'll whack those back in. Put the insert back in the box. And then you've got the exploded diagram of what the tank actually looks like. Okay, a nice little magnetic catch. Nice. Just a nice touch. It's the little things, isn't it? Alright. So let's have a look at the tank itself. Go and unscrew the deck, or unscrew the base, have a bit of a look at the deck. It's very nice. So easy to build. These things, think of a Siren V2. This is what you're looking at, or a Siren 2, I should say. Yeah, this is pretty much what you're looking at. So just Allen keys to adjust your terminals, and that's about it, really. Nothing more complicated than that. Got little ports down the side for your wick, so you can drop the wick as low as you want, right into the bottom of the tank, if you like. I'll just turn that side on so you can see it. So you can drop the wicks, just get that in focus, drop the wicks right down to the bottom there if you like, or you can leave them hanging high and have a little bit of liquid there that won't get absorbed. Anyway, I pulled this one down. I've had it sitting in the Addy stand for probably a week or two. I pulled it down, gave the coil a bit of a clean. So, alright, let's have a look at the other parts. Need to actually get the top cap off. Alright, tank comes off, so you got a spare tank. That's cool. Oh, God, if I can just get the top off, then I'll be right. Everything goes wrong when you're making a live video, right? Everything goes wrong. Such a gorgeous little tank though. There we go. Gorgeous. Alright, whoa, didn't clean that out very well. Let me give that a bit of a wipe. That's better. Yep, and nice little filling setup they've got on it too. So nice, heaps and heaps of holes. So yeah, you pretty much have to keep it level once it starts getting to the top. But otherwise, yeah, nice little chimney setup. Little bit of machining on the chimney there, so it comes up in a nice funnel shape. And the draw on these, super smooth, really, like nothing else. Alright, so we're going to pop that back on. Stick the tank back on. Okay, and she's about ready to rock and roll. Nice, with the FumyTech logo. Very, very nice. Everything gold plated on the inside, so you do pay a premium price, but hey, let me tell you, it's worth every penny if you get one of these. Alright, so let's go and do a little wick up. Don't have to go too crazy with these. Like I said, you can bring it up a little bit short if you wish to, and you can have it just down to the bottom of where the grooves are and just push it into the grooves there, and it pretty much hides itself. Or you can sit it right down to the bottom of the tank. I haven't found too many ways that you can wick this incorrectly, so alright, grab a bit of cotton here. Just going to pull off a little chunk. Nice. Should be plenty. You don't have to go too crazy. I found with the MTLs, with the amount of positive pressure that's in them, it's probably better if you under-wick them just a little bit. Let's give this a bit of a squeeze. Whack it through the coil. Nice. Yep, it's probably about where I want it. I don't mind hanging a little bit low on the wicks, so I'll snip these off, probably a little bit long. Do your own experiment, see what you think. I reckon having them hanging a little bit low is fine. The old one hung low theory. Just push those down to the slots a little bit. That's cool. Doesn't make any difference. I just like soaking up all the juice in the bottom of the tank before I go for a refill. Just going to push those in a little bit. Don't worry about fluffing up the wicks too much. There's probably little impediments and that sort of thing and straight out of the bag cotton, but I'm not too much of an aficionado on that sort of stuff. Just going to push those down a little bit. Cool. Get a bit of the old homebrew happening here. A little drippy drippy. Get it wet. Holds it into the slots a bit better too when it's wet. So yeah, I've been very, very happy with this MTL. Been getting into the Berserker lately, so I've been sitting this on the shelf, ready to go for a rainy day. Very, very good little tank. So smooth, so smooth. Alright, like a bit. Nice. Just push everything back into the slots there. She's a bit rough and ready, but hey, the coil was in there ready to go, so. Alright, whack that on. Go and screw it together. Now, bearing in mind, I've left those wicks a bit long. Okay. So I'll take the base off here and show you what it looks like. Long wicks. Doesn't really make that much of a difference. That's the bottom of the wick. Turn it around. There's the other one. You can just see it once it fills up with juice. Doesn't make that much of a difference. Alright, so just go and fill her up. That's plenty. I'll just do a half fill because I may or may not use it after I do the video. Cap back on it. It's better. Alrighty. Tonight's tunes, compliments of Sly and the Family Stone on Spotify. What I didn't show you, probably one of the best parts, is the dual airflow. So there's a set of slots, like a very wide set of slots on one side, complete with elliptical slot right at the end there, which is probably very difficult to see on a phone, and on the other side you've got a more restricted slot, so you can use either one. Neither one will line up at the same time as the other one, so yeah, you take your pick, whatever you'd like to do. I don't mind dropping it back to a single. I'm just going to knock that around. That's it. Use the big slot and knock it back to one hole, so the other one's effectively closed. Turn around the other side, we've got one hole that's open, keeps it a nice tight draw. I'll just boot up the old Paranormal here. Ooh, been in 100 watts because I was hitting a cloud chucker the other day. I'll knock that right down to about 15 watts and we'll see how she goes. Alright, let's give her a little toot. Forgot to tell it, it's a new load, so we got about 0.47 there on the coil. Going to hit it at about 15 watts. That should be heaps without the burnt taste. Yep, seems to go pretty good. No problemos. Very, very nice. The FumyTech Rose MTL rebuildable tank atomizer. Very, very nice. Also for the guys that don't want to do rebuildables, and hey, that's cool. I took a while to catch on as well. As I showed you in the preview there, you get about 4 ready-made coils with this, so you can get used to putting your own in, you can get used to wrapping your own up and messing around with them. It's great. Very, very good. You couldn't ask for much more. Man, that airflow is so smooth. So there you go, guys. The FumyTech Rose MTL. I think this is the limited version, or version limited, as they say. Either way, you're on a winner. Very, very good bang for bucks. All right, guys, I shall see you on the page. Keep on vaping. Don't smoke, just vape. All right, see you soon. Bye.